The foundations of East Rutherford are shaking right now, and I am not talking about a New York earthquake. I am Jordan Ronan, and I have spent the last hour working the phones because the news coming out of the Giants facility is absolutely massive. One of the most dominant forces in the NFL has officially reached a breaking point with the front office, and the fallout could redefine this entire season. You need to stay tuned for every second of this update. Before we dive into these exclusive details, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell right now. Dexter Lawrence has officially requested a trade from the New York Giants, and this situation is escalating faster than anyone expected inside the building. My sources confirm that Lawrence is skipping the team's voluntary offseason program entirely because he feels his current contract no longer reflects his status as a top-tier defensive tackle in this league. Despite having guaranteed money from his 2024 extension, Lawrence wants to be back in the top 10 highest-paid interior linemen, and he is willing to force his way out to get it. This puts the front office in an impossible position regarding their defensive identity. But wait until you hear how the new coaching staff is reacting to this sudden locker room distraction. Do you think Lawrence is right? John Harbaugh is now facing his first true crisis as the leader of this franchise, and having his best defensive player unhappy is a total nightmare scenario. Harbaugh was brought in to establish a culture of discipline and toughness, but losing a captain like Lawrence would be a devastating blow to those plans. The Giants have reportedly set a massive asking price, starting with a first and second round pick, to even consider moving him. We are hearing that teams like the Chicago Bears and Jacksonville Jaguars are already monitoring the situation closely because they have the draft capital and cap space to make this happen. Trading him would save nearly $27 million in cap space this year, but it leaves a massive hole in the middle of the line that simply cannot be filled overnight. Harbaugh must decide if he can fix this relationship. This move by Dexter Lawrence is a high-stakes leverage play that could either land him a massive payday or see him wearing a different jersey by the time training camp opens. The Giants are at a crossroads where they must choose between overpaying an aging star or rebuilding their defense from scratch under a new regime. Fans are understandably worried because Lawrence has been the one consistent bright spot during some very dark years for this franchise. If he leaves, the entire defensive scheme changes instantly, and the pressure on the front office to hit on draft picks becomes immense. What do you think the Giants should do? Should they pay him what he wants or take the draft picks and move on? Drop your comments below, hit that like button if you enjoyed this report, and I will see you in the next update.